Krishna. Welcome you for day 9 of Gita Recital Challenge. Let us begin with prayers. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Nitinamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. We all know that Lord Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. And why did he speak? The immediate situation was that his dear friend Arjuna and his devotee, who was also a devotee, he was actually bewildered about his duty. He was indecisive whether to fight with his relatives or to run away from the battlefield. He was actually in a state of dilemma. And thus, Arjuna decided that he will not be able to solve this dilemma by himself. Therefore, he turned to Lord Krishna and he said, "My dear Lord Krishna, I'm surrendering to you as a disciple. Please give me enlightenment, give me knowledge, accept me as your disciple." And it was at that time that Lord Krishna started to speak the Bhagavad Gita. A question might arise. Arjuna is not an ordinary person. He is an eternal associate of Lord Krishna. How can he become bewildered about his duty? How can he fall into illusion? The answer to this is given by Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada says it's not that Arjuna actually became bewildered or illusioned, but Krishna created such a situation that Arjuna apparently fell into illusion and he was indecisive about his duties. And Krishna created this situation so that Krishna can speak Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. And through Arjuna, Krishna wanted to reach out this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita to all of us. So, everyone in our life, everyone in your life, all of us, we at some point of time become bewildered, become indecisive. Therefore, Bhagavad Gita is actually meant for everyone's guidance. Just like Arjuna became free from his indecisiveness, he got clarity of purpose about his duty, about his life after hearing Bhagavad Gita from Krishna. We also can get the same clarity in our life by studying Bhagavad Gita on a daily basis. Let's continue to memorize the Bhagavad Gita verses. Today we are going to learn the 9th verse, that is from the 4th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, which is entitled Transcendental Knowledge. So here Krishna is talking about the parampara system through which we have to receive the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. Let us see. Krishna says in the 2nd verse of the 4th chapter, Evam parampara praptam imam rajarshayo viduhu sakale neha mahata yogo nashtah parantapa. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. This supreme science was thus received through the chain of disciplic succession, and the saintly kings understood it in that way. But in course of time, the succession was broken, and therefore the science as it is appears to be lost. So in this shloka, Lord Krishna is making two important points. First of all, he says that this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita must be received through the parampara system or disciplic succession from Guru to Krishna. From Guru to the disciple, the knowledge is passed on as it is. So the first person in the parampara is Krishna himself. Krishna speaks to Brahma. Brahma speaks to Narad Muni, his disciple. Narad Muni speaks to his disciple Madhvacharya. and so on. Through the parampara system, we are receiving this knowledge. And Srila Prabhupada comes 32nd in this parampara system. Therefore, his explanation is bona fide. Now, here Krishna is talking about saintly kings, Rajarshi. Rajarshi means a king who is saintly by character, a devotee who rules his kingdom according to the guidance of Bhagavad Gita principles. Now, it is very important to note that this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita should be made available to the influencers in the society, to the decision makers in the society. And that is why Lord Krishna is referring to the Rajarshi Parampara in this verse. He's saying saintly kings understood the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita and they would rule their kingdom. That means for any ruler or decision maker, the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita is mandatory. That is what Krishna is establishing here. Another thing that Krishna is saying here is, in due course of time, the succession was broken. When will the parampara break? The parampara breaks when the knowledge is tampered with, when it is misinterpreted, when it is not passed on as it is, then the parampara breaks. So Krishna says, even though earlier I had spoken this knowledge to the sun god Vivaswan, Vivaswan spoke to his son Manu, Manu spoke to Ikshvaku, and this knowledge has been coming in the saintly king's parampara, Rajarshi parampara. But over a period of time, because the knowledge was distorted, it was not passed on as it is, the parampara was broken. Now I have come again to re-establish this parampara, and O Arjuna, I am choosing you for this, starting a parampara afresh, a new parampara. Because Arjuna is also a decision maker, he is a Kshatriya, he is going to be the ruler. So that is why Krishna spoke this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So one line understanding is every decision maker should know the principles of Bhagavad Gita, and with that wisdom, he should make decisions or he should rule uh, his subordinates. So that is the lesson we learn from this verse. Let us memorize this shloka. Please repeat after me. Evam parampara praptam.
Evam parampara praptam.
Imam rajarshayo viduhu.
Imam rajarshayo viduhu.
Sakale neha mahata.
Sakale neha mahata.
Yogo nashtah parantapa.
Yogo nashtah parantapa.
Evam parampara praptam.
Evam parampara praptam.
Imam rajarshayo viduhu.
Imam rajarshayo viduhu.
Sakale neha mahata.
Sakale neha mahata.
Yogo nashtah parantapa.
Yogo nashtah parantapa.
Evam parampara praptam.
Evam parampara praptam.
Imam rajarshayo viduhu.
Imam rajarshayo viduhu.
Sakale neha mahata.
Sakale neha mahata.
Yogo nashtah parantapa.
Yogo nashtah parantapa.
So please memorize this verse along with translation, make a video and share it with me. I'll be waiting for your video. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.